So, welcome everyone. Welcome back to the 5 o'clock session. I hope you're all doing okay and that you enjoyed yesterday's class and had some lasting effect of it, feeling calm and steady in the heart. We'll do some more of that today because I think it is the most important thing in this time. Today's class I'm going to dedicate to something special, to a good cause. And the question is, of course, then as well, if you can to donate. This is just a one-off, so this is not something that will come back. But one of our own community, Lucinda, she always tunes in as well with all of us together. She works for an NGO in the Mumbai, in India, the Mumbai slums. I'm just going to take this piece of paper because I'm going to forget what I want to say. And she, so she's looking after that people there have something to eat. And basically, they are living. A lot of people lost, almost everybody who already lives very difficult there, lost their job, and now it's almost impossible to live there. So they need help. Yeah, and I think we can maybe give them some help. So if you have something to spare, it would be wonderful if you could donate something that feels right. Donating and giving money should feel good. So if it doesn't feel good, you know, really go inside and donate from the heart if you donate. And that's really important. So let me tell you a little bit about it. This is for the Oscar Foundation. And the Oscar Foundation supports underprivileged families and who are currently on lockdown in one-room houses. And this is in the Mumbai slums. And this is, you're talking about houses about the same size as 4 yoga mats. So it's something that we cannot imagine. And it also makes us realize how privileged we are. So there's no running water or sanitation, and social distancing, of course, is not even a possibility there. And people are hungry. And it's not about giving them some luxuries. This is about feeding them, yeah, so that they have something to eat. And as little amount as £6 or €5 already feeds a family of 5 for 5 days. So, and you can, of course, give whatever you want. And there's a link underneath this video that you can click, and that takes you to where you can donate. So I just donated. I hope so will you. But again, make it feel good. Do it from the heart and give what you can and not more. All right. So that's that. I know a lot of them actually are tuning in at the moment as well. So it's not just us. There's people from Mumbai now tuning in as well, sharing the love with us, and let's share the love with them. It's so wonderful that they're here too. So the movement part of the practice as well, I'm not going to, the yoga mat is here, but I'm going to do it standing so that everybody can join in, because I'm sure not everybody today has a yoga mat to practice with. So we'll do a standing practice, a nice shake out like we do, and then we will meditate together to settle and calm our hearts. So thank you again, everyone, for being here. I will remind you again at the end, so that by the time you come out and you feel all relaxed, you don't forget about this. But now let's stand up first. Okay. So take a stance and spread your toes and bend your knees a little bit. Close your eyes, take your shoulders back. Take a deep breath in. And exhale it out with a sound. And this helps you to sink the energy. Again, this is about having a steady heart and a calm heart. And you can only have a steady and calm heart when your energy sinks out of your head to the lower energy center that resides in your belly. And this, the breath helps. Inhale. Hey. Physically feel it sink. One more. Hey. Okay. Great. And then start to shake out. Actually, move your fingers. Let's go to the joints together. And you can just move your arms in and out. So you're rolling, doing inward rotation and outward rotation. And feel your body while you do this. Tune into your body. Moving your fingers, your wrists, your arms out of the shoulder sockets. Okay, rolling the wrists and pressing the hands away. Stay here for a moment, really press through the wrist, point your fingers back, so pull them back. So you're really energizing the nerves in your arms and activating them. Inhale. Exhale, release. And then you're just going to open the shoulders so you can move your arms from one side to the other side. And you can also make the shape of an 8, a figure of 8, but horizontally. Yeah. So the figure of 8 horizontally, moving your arms together to open the shoulder joints. And basically, it's so important to get the energy flowing before you do any kind of spiritual work almost, so that chi is moving through the body, prana. So you can move through the legs, so it's like sinking, rising, sinking, floating, sinking, floating. And so again, every time the arms go down, you sink your energy. Okay, and then move the arms up and down, just front and back. Deep breath in, and again that sound, hey, that's always a little funny to listen to, but works. Inhale, hey, okay. One more time, figure of 8. And then you can sort of go down and up to the side, so you rotate your body. This stretches out your lungs, which is kind of nice to do as well in this time, keeping the lung space open. Sink and float, sink and float, sink the energy and float up. You can inhale, of course, float, and exhale, sink. Not necessarily. You can also see what your breath does. Okay, and relax. And then move the arms from side to side. So now we're opening the side body up, swinging up to the sides. Super simple exercises that really you don't need that much more if you do that every day, just for your health. And then you can start moving the arms along, rotating along the spine. This is to keep your spine healthy. There's nothing more important almost than a healthy spine in your life. It's getting rid of any stagnant energy and any tight places in the spine. And then step the feet together, keep your head still and just move the arms. So now you can also feel the rotation in the neck. Even though your head isn't moving, it's the upper body that moves with regards to the neck and the head. Yeah. Okay, and slowly come to a standstill. And then as you move your arms forward, you can sort of bend a little bit and feel this in the upper back. And then you can also move your arms over the head, so you're in a rounded position, almost moving your elbows across from the elbows, stretching out the space in the back between the ribs, between the shoulders, opening it. Okay, wonderful. And then move your hands on your hips and your kidneys and move your hips around in circles. So we go just through the whole body. And moving the other direction. Good, and then bringing the feet together, place your hands on your knees and move the knees around. And let your knees rest against each other, so they support each other and you're working the small muscles in the knees. And then the other direction. And then shake out the whole leg, but most of all focus on your right foot. Shake it out. And then rotate the foot so you're moving your ankle. And the other direction. And then squeeze your toes like your hand a few times in and out. Okay. Shake out the whole leg from the hip, other side. So shake out first and then rotate the ankle. The other direction. And then squeeze your toes a few times in and out. Wonderful. And then now it's time to shake. So you walk on the heels. So you just lift the heels. You come down with a little bit of an oomph. And that sort of movement moves through the whole body. You don't have to lift your heels very high up. Just let that movement come to your whole body and begin to shake out both hands at the same time. Let that movement come into the elbows and into the shoulders. Keep bouncing on the heels. I'm not so steady today. Good. And then shake out your hips and your waist. So you just move with your elbows. If you're together with people, it may look a bit funny, but hey, doesn't matter. It works. It's good. Good. And then shaking out your legs one at a time. And then shake out really to also release the groin, the foot. Strong shake out. And the other side. And then shake out your whole body your own way. So you can jump around a little bit. You can jump your legs around. You can let your head be loose. Shake a little bit out the head. Inhale. Breathe out, sort of energy or stagnation up from your chest, out through the belly, through the pubic bone. So inhale, breathe it out. Breathe out your charge that you're walking around with. The charge that keeps you from being steady and peaceful. Good. And then imagine that big bucket of ice cold water. Inhale deep. Imagine it falling over you. You go, everything, shake it all out. Your whole body, everything. Shake a little longer. Keep shaking. And come to stillness. And feel. Inhale deep. And exhale. Feel the aliveness in the body. Open your eyes, look at me, breathe with me. Inhale, lift your elbows up to the side, keep your shoulders relaxed. Exhale, settle the energy in the lower belly. Sink your energy. Bend your knees a little. Inhale, float up so you're becoming a millimeter taller. Palms up. Exhale, sink. Float up, elbows. Hands heart height. Exhale, sink. Sink, sink, sink. Inhale, everything floats. Exhale, energy down. Settle it in your lower belly. Inhale, palms up along the midline. Settle. Inhale, elbows. Exhale. Inhale, palms up. Exhale. One more time. Settle. Palms up. Feel your energy floating. Exhale, settle it down. From your chest, from your solar plexus, out to the belly, settling in the lower energy center. One more time. Okay. Good. Just for a moment. Tap the thymus gland. Solar plexus. Exhale it out. Lower belly. Okay. And come to a seated position. So it doesn't matter how you sit. And if sitting doesn't work for you, you can of course lie down. It's just harder to remain aware. You can sit on a chair, you can sit on the floor, you can sit on a pillow. It's nice to sit straight up if possible, taking your shoulders back a bit and keeping your chest open. And then close your eyes, if that feels comfortable. First of all, just give yourself a moment to settle in your posture that you take. And settle yourself on this earth. When you settle yourself on this earth, feel how the earth supports you. The solidity and the stability of the earth. And you can even imagine energetic roots going down from the body into the earth, helping you to settle even deeper and ground more. So imagining energetic roots going down from your body into the earth, rooting you. Aware of the body. With a loving presence. And let's tune into the body first. And see what it feels like. What are you carrying today? You can experience tightness in places, or tiredness, or congestion, or perhaps ease. Just be open to feeling how you're doing physically. And don't think about it. Don't look at it with the mind, but see if you can feel your body directly. It's a felt experience. The mind cannot feel. The mind can only ever think about something. It's awareness that feels. It's the body that feels directly. You do not need your mind to feel your hands. You do not need your mind to feel your heart. Awareness can arise directly in those parts of the body. And whatever it is you feel, give it space. Allow it even to increase so the body can really show you what it's carrying, what it's doing for you, what it's holding on to. So, with that loving presence from the heart, make space around what you feel so it can increase if it wants to. So you can really be aware of what's going on. And then you can say, with compassion and from gratitude, you can say thank you to your body for trying to protect you, for trying to hold all that for you. So you can say 3 times thank you for yourself, towards your body, towards those places. And notice how gratitude softens whatever it is you feel, makes it more spacious. And we all have a body. But we are not just our bodies. We are much more than our bodies. The whole fact that you can feel your body and observe how your body feels means already you cannot be that. Then you must be more than that, otherwise you wouldn't be able to observe it. Just be aware that you are more than your body. The body is just an expression of awareness, of loving awareness, that same awareness we all are. Now let's look at the heart. So feel your heart. And see if there's any emotion there. Maybe hidden a bit, maybe dormant, and now it might show itself. And the emotion could be anything from fear or love. It could be sadness or joy. Just see what's there for you. Maybe something wants to be noticed that's been repressed a little bit by you. Give it space again. Allow whatever emotion wants to be seen to be increased a bit. So again, you are aware of what your heart is carrying for you. How your heart tries to protect you. Make space around what it is you feel. And it may be clear to you what you feel. You maybe even be able to name the emotion, and maybe not at all, and it's a fake feeling, and it's all just perfect as it is. Welcome whatever is there. Make space around it. And again, you can say 3 times, thank you, to your heart. For trying to protect you, for holding all that it feels. And again, you have a heart. And it's beautiful and special and sometimes painful. But the whole fact that you can observe your heart means there is much more still. Feel the loving awareness holding all of this, holding the body, holding the heart, holding the feelings, holding the sensations. And then let's tune into the mind for a moment. And notice, is your mind busy? Running from one thing to the other? Is it worrying a lot, or is it calm and steady? Empty, quiet. And again, we're not trying to change anything. We're just trying to feel it, to be aware of it. Be the loving witness of what's happening in the mind. And welcome whatever's there. Create some space around it. So we're not identifying with it, but we're noticing it. The busyness or the worry or the tightness. And ungrip the mind. Soften and let it be. Don't try and figure it out. Just notice. And say 3 times thank you to the mind. Because your mind too is trying to protect you by being busy, by thinking all those thoughts, trying to figure out life for you. Even though you don't have control, the mind is trying to keep some control. Say thank you. But maybe you can also say that it's okay. And it's okay to let go a bit. But thank you for trying to protect me. And notice how everything softens. And yes, you have a mind. But the mere fact that you can observe it and feel it means you are more than your mind. You are that unchanging, loving space that holds all of it, in which all of this arises and passes away. Just stay relaxed for a moment, being with your breath, breathing gently. And I'll read something that the Buddha said. That is really beautiful. Just listen and let it drop into your heart, those words. With remaining a steady heart, with holding steady. The Buddha said, others will be swept up with anxiety and fear. I will set the intention to keep my heart steady and clear. Others will be greedy. I will be generous. Others will be angry. I will practice love. Others will be clingy and contracted. I will keep myself open. Others will forget. I will remember what really matters. And this is an invitation to carry yourself with integrity, with love. To know what lives inside you and not to turn away from it. To be with that, to thank it, so there's space to carry yourself with integrity. Tune into your heart. And get in touch with your wish to be happy. And to be free of suffering. And may you be happy. And may you be free of suffering. And then extend this wish out to all beings everywhere. All beings everywhere, without exception. Those who have a hard time. Those who are sick. Those who are struggling to have enough food every day to stay alive. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free. Just listen to the mantra from Katie again. And this is what she sings. And just be with your heart. So may all beings be happy and free. And may the thoughts, words and actions of my own life contribute in some way to that happiness and freedom for all. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free. Gently bring your attention back to the body. Deepen your breath. And on the next in-breath, when you're ready, you can come back and open your eyes. Okay. So, thank you so much for tuning in again. So please, if you have something to spare, let's, as a community, help the people in Mumbai that are really struggling at the moment. It would be wonderful if we can feed a good amount of people. Remember, only €6 or £5 feed a family of 5 for 5 days. So small goes a long way. And I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow I will practice some breathing exercises with you, amongst meditation, of course, and a little bit of movement to help keep the lungs open and strong and to work a little bit on that system of our body. Thank you so much for joining me. And I hope to see you tomorrow again. Have a wonderful rest of the day. And remember, the link is in the description of this video. So, thank you.